Hello, everyone, and welcome to EGFH's Season 3 Arkansas Region Playoffs for Overwatch. Today, we have a couple matches coming to you live, and both of these games will be played out in a best-of-5 with pick and ban systems for the maps, and with our tiebreaker being predetermined by EGF staff to be Horizon Lunar Colony. And as always, we want to thank our sponsors, Mob, Crush, and Playmakers Wanted for helping make this season possible. My name is Straight Stripping, and with me, of course, is the ever wonderful Cool J. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing great. The teams have decided the map pool, and we're going to be starting off at the beautiful Mediterranean base at Watch Point Gibraltar. Then we're going to head over to the mountainside temples of Nepal, taking a quick stop over at the home of the Shimadas at Hanamura, and finishing off at the German castle of Eichenwald. That is, if a fifth map on the moon at Horizon Lunar Colony isn't necessary.
Indeed, we'll see if these people can take it all the way to the moon with their play to give us that ever wonderful Game 5. Maybe we'll get some fancy music, of course. We need to have some Game 5 music specific.
I think just music in general, but honestly, something that is really underrated about Overwatch is the music. Like, the sound is just amazing. I mean, if you ever try like turning off the music, turning off the sound effects, it just feels like a different game.
I mean, who wouldn't want to just spam Junkrat mines or shoot the chalkboard or something like that? I totally agree with you.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing the teams setting up now. We have the Wolverines in the red starting on the attack, which means, of course, that the Moose are going to be in the blue on the defense. We're seeing pretty similar setups from both sides. Actually, I'd say a lot of diversity in these team comps. What are you thinking about?
So seems that we might have something a little bit more aggressive with the Genji, and especially with the Winston on the side of Cordova, but we'll see what they end up doing. Just going to stick on the payload for right now. However, on the high ground, they are in position to try and make something happen. We'll see if they're going to jump onto them. There goes Winston. What's he going to make happen, though?
Yeah, Wasting jumping in there, actually going to be using his bubble, but not finding much value. It looks like they're really just trying to charge up Purple on this Zarya here. They're hoping that they can allow him to get some damage in, but so far he's struggling to find the energy. It doesn't matter though, as Kartik is going to find the first kill onto Dr. Bright on that Brig, and Yourself goes down in quick succession. The Moose are going to be falling back here as quickly as possible, but they might end up getting cleaned up here.
Indeed, that was a pretty solid push to slowly pick off the Wolverines, and we are coming up to the end of the first point, but just biding their time right now. Looks like the Moose are going to be re-engaging at the last possible moment. There was a sleep dart that was hit from what I heard, and we do have a fight on the point right now. Brig is going to fall. Dr. Bright not looking too bright for his future. We have Genji pulling out the blade, though, going to pick up 2, and point A will be captured with the cleanup commencing from the Genji.
Yeah, a pretty strong commitment there. We see Dr. Bright swapping over to the Moira now after not finding much success on the Brig. We actually see a Batiste swap from Night Knight, a pretty big swap for this defense. They weren't able to find much success, so it's understandable. Maybe they're trying to take advantage of this high ground, but Starflight on the Junkrat is already up here for the Wolverines. He doesn't know that Dr. Anti-Fan's going to take him out, and that could be big as the Moose are looking for a retake on this defense.
Yeah, pushing up, and they are a bit extended right now. Hammer comes out, doesn't find too much there on the point. Looking good right now. Oh, actually looking a bit even right now, but we have the Baptiste ability out, gonna help.
We're starting to see a bit of a frag back here. Anti-Pants still in the sky, though, on this far right. He's putting down so much damage. It's hard for this team to get anything done. Purple actually goes down there, losing all of his Zarya energy, but I think that's going to be it for this fight. The Wolverines probably just going to quietly disengage here.
Yeah, this is actually a really great swap for the Pharaoh. If you take a look at what they have to offer on the opposite side over here, I mean, there's just not too much as far as for hit scan or anything. You're dealing with a Junkrat. To try and take out a Pharah, your best bet is to try and have Searchlight on the Ana try to take out her own daughter, but that's going to be a bit...
Yeah, we see the tire actually coming down, taking down Mr. Gopher. Night Knight's Immortality Field is down as well, but the kills still coming out for the Moose defense here. Oh, Dr. Anyfans going with a barrage, going to take down the Mercy mid-res, going to find a kill on the purple as well, and that should be the end of yet another fight here, as Dr. Anyfans is looking just to finish off a few more kills.
Actually got a boot back. Ooh, Starflight is going to be Star Good Night as he got booped back right there, and gonna get the pick up on the Pharah, so nice job there. And actually going a bit aggressive. I thought he was going to go in and try to one-man army everybody, but finally just falling back. And this is a really good position, though, since the doors have also closed for the payload, and it's a little bit further up. So I think that the Palmer Moose should be feeling pretty good about themselves, right?
Yeah, and this is really, like, you can't afford to get stopped in this phase because the high ground is so oppressive here, and we're seeing it firsthand. Kartik coming up with a blade. He's going to take down Dr. Anyfans. He is the anti-air Genji. There goes Night Knight as well. That could be it. There were so many ults on the side of the Wolverines. They committed a lot of them, but this fight is starting to turn in their favor.
Ooh, and the late Junkrat tire actually comes in the back, hits up both supports. Are they able to turn it around? The fight has been dragging on for quite a bit now, as we do have the Zarya's fighting it out, and it looks like that they are able to stabilize. So good job from Palmer Moose, able to finally bring it back after the start of the fight looked like it was not going in their favor.
You're fully here.
You know, I really like this Sombra switch from the Wolverines. Oh, but Starlight might be caught out here. Yes, he's gonna get caught into a trap. Zomboy just letting him know that Junkrat is here to stay. He's gonna be reigning over all terrain here on Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Yeah, getting that hack is going to be a little bit of an unfortunate situation since they won't be able to use that for a little bit of time, but nonetheless, the fact that the translocator and being found out is good. And it looks like that there's actually a pit on the Pharah, so good job for the Genji to be able to do that.
Yeah, Dr. Anyfans going very aggressive yet again, but Kartik actually going to get caught out Zomboy with some big great accuracy with these Junkrat nades, and man... Oh, the moth goes down. Just fly swatting here from yourself on the Reinhardt. Man,
they actually used the Baptiste ult as well. Yeah, using the Baptiste ult there in the back. I'm not sure if that was really necessary. It looked like that the fight was pretty much over by the time that I heard that come out. But I mean, I suppose that being able to stabilize yourself and whatnot is still worth it. But they do have a bit of ultimate still coming up, and there's coming on the final minute of this push. So we'll see what they're going to be able to do on the side of the Wolverines.
Another thing to note here, Starflight on this Sombra, still only 70% to an EMP. He's struggling to find the value that he needs to be getting out of this pick.
Indeed, and Dr. Anti-Pants is up in the sky. However, the Genji is out. Yourself going to ult to only himself since he doesn't get anybody in his ultimate. However, Dr. Anti-Pants is trying to rain down the wind for them as ultimates are just flying out on both sides. And it looks like that the Riptire is going to be almost all for naught. Actually picks up 2 at the very end. However, there is still time for one more push.
Yeah, there's time for one more, and Starflight finally does have this EMP. Purple is going to build up a grab during this fight. Could we maybe see them finally be able to find the kills that they need in the...
This is the time to make it happen right here, and there is an early pick for Starflight, though. Oh, things are starting to look good for the side of the Moose, has 3 already fall on the Wolverines. Let's see if they can stabilize and just pull it all together. It's just a matter of time now till they actually win, and that is going to be it in overtime right there.
Alright, and I think we're going to go to a quick break to fix a minor technical difficulty, but we'll be right back with you with all the Overwatch action you need.